Alright, legends, I know you don't want to hear it, but Bitcoin and Ethereum topped out right now, and it's probably one of the best times to sell. And I know you don't want to hear it. I know influencers are not gonna tell you that because they want to keep you trading, but all the signs are showing that this is top for Ethereum and that you should be looking at different places right now on the market. We're gonna talk about that in this video. Before we start the video, remember, if you get into description, you can get bonus at BYDFi, Binance and Blowfin. At BYDFi, 8.2 thousand trading bonus if you sign up with my link. So you have the link in the description if you're a trader, if you want to trade Ethereum, BTC and other coins. Look, this is something that I've been telling you since months, before even the summer. I told you that Ethereum is gonna get a new all-time high. I gave you exactly prices of BTC, and now we simply follow the plan. If we get to my previous videos, I told you about these prices and told you that the next step for the market is altcoins. Now, either we're gonna have alt season or it's simply end of the cycle. So those are simply these two options. The reason why this is great time and to sell, and the reason why it's probably the exact top, if you ask me, I'm totally out of the market right now. By the way, this is not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This video is for entertaining purposes only. Right, do your own research as always. But the thing is that Ethereum has stopped getting power. There's no more strength in Ethereum. Nobody wants to buy Ethereum at 4,000. Nobody wants to buy Bitcoin at 100,000 USD. And now even Aster at $2 is not moving, the hottest coin. Okay, no one wants that anymore. Another thing, October, yeah, everyone is so much about October. Buy the rumors, sell the news. Another thing is the big conference in Singapore that is coming in 3 to 4 days, the biggest crypto conference in the world. Buy the rumors, sell the news. Another thing. Now, Aster, if you guys want to get involved in that, I'm not saying it's not gonna be pushed. I'm not saying there won't be marketing. There will be probably loads of marketing, but not at those prices. I'm sorry, but stats are not showing the strength. The strength is only in marketing, and marketing has its limitations. So now either we're gonna have outflow of the money from BTC and Ethereum coming into altcoins, or simply that's it, or simply you're gonna need to wait for better entries. Now for Aster, I'm not saying it's bad, like I said, but not at those prices. All right, if it gets lower, I might get interested in that, but to me there's no opportunities now. From what I see, there's no opportunities now. Okay, come on, Ethereum at 4,000 now. Crypto fear and greed, big fear, as you can see. All right, big fear. But I'm not saying it has to be the end, but it is the end anyways for BTC and Ethereum at these prices. Those are still good prices to sell. Now I'm not saying it's the end of alts, because that money has to go somewhere, and this money from Ethereum and BTC might go into alts. It might go into alts, but if it doesn't, then there's no more options. Right, the money can either stay in the market, the money can either stay in crypto, or that's it. Remember, there's always opportunities on the market. There's always something to do. There's always, you can catch even those little pumps like plasma plus 79%, but those are top returns that you can expect now from the market. 79%. Is it what people are coming for crypto? No, I don't think so. Aster, once again, what is it? Already 35 plays on CoinMarketCap, and these guys are trying to tell you that it's gonna go to $100. Tell me how, if the fully diluted market cap is already at 16 billion. All right, I'm not saying it's not an interesting coin, but I'm saying, as I posted before on Twitter, there is no statistics, there's no numbers that are backing it up. All right, now guys, once again, if you guys are traders, link to the exchanges are in the description. You can get bonus. Follow me on Twitter. That's my official and the only Twitter page in here where I show you this stuff that I just told you about. Leaderboard comparison of Aster and Hyperliquid, for example. I showed you Hyperliquid at 12 cents. All right, I showed you Hyperliquid 12 cents, but I'm not gonna tell you this is a good entry into Aster at $2. All right, and don't get fooled. So that's it for the video. Thanks. Follow me on Twitter, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.